Hello there, Taurus. Thank you so much for stopping by for your weekly tarot forecast. This covers the week of August 26th through September the 1st. So we will be starting with Monday and working our way through Sunday. Let's go ahead and see what comes up for you, Taurus. Okay, Taurus, the first card that you have coming up shows up as the Great Bear in reverse. The Great Bear in reverse is just telling me that there is some kind of situation that it would have been very easy for you to be insulted or offended by offense, and jumping all over this person and knocking them down to the sidewalk or slapping them silly. What you do is you're giving them grace. I like it when this card comes up because not only are you giving this person grace, but what happens is that before long you realize that you're really glad you gave this person grace, that you didn't just jump on them and say, you know what, that was a really terrible thing to say, or that what an awful thing to do, or something like that. I think a lot of times the reason you find out that you're glad you gave this person grace is because they're going through something and you kind of can see why they might be in a mood to put off this type of energy. Not saying that what they did is right, just saying that you can kind of understand why they might have been in that headspace. Okay? Now, let's look at Tuesday, Taurus. What you have showing up here is my dedication card. And this is a card that tells me that there is something going on in your life on Tuesday that is taking up some space in your life, whether it's thought space or tangible space, that you are very dedicated to, and you are working on continuing that project or that situation or that relationship that you're dedicated to. Your dedication is in the forefront on Tuesday, Taurus. Now, let's look at Wednesday. Here what you have is the spark of life reversed. So when we've got the spark of life reversed, what's going on is that there is some kind of idea coming to you about something that you need to do, or maybe somebody's reminding you of something that you need to do, and you're not so thrilled about this. This seems like some kind of tedious task that you're going to have to do. So that's Wednesday. Thursday. Hello there, Gabriel. Welcome. Okay, so Thursday you have your Six of Arrows showing up in reverse. The actual title on this card is Transition. I do see this as making a lifestyle change, Taurus. So lifestyle change can be any kind of change that you're making that is a long-term change that you're making with the intention of either improving your quality of life or improving the length of your life. So this can be maybe you've decided you want to meditate every day, or maybe you're exercising more, or eating less, or eliminating more toxic types of foods from your body. You know, something like this that improves your well-being and also improves, probably also improves your length of time here on this planet in the current body. All right, now let's look at Friday. Friday for Taurus. What we have showing up here is the Three of Arrows. This card is labeled jealousy, although I don't often actually see it come out as jealousy, as much as this is a little bit more of heartache rather than jealousy. This is just talking about something that makes you feel sad. It doesn't have to be a big betrayal. A lot of times readers will say a Three of Swords is, you know, a big betrayal by your lover or whatever. I mean, sometimes it can, but more often than not, it's something that's on a smaller scale than that. And for you, Taurus, I'm feeling like for a lot of you, we are looking at something smaller scale. I've had this card come up before for somebody who had taken in a young lady who was not an adult yet, so you can kind of understand where she was with her mindset. She had taken in this dog that was missing and had put up signs and posters saying it was missing, and had the dog for 2 or 3 days before the owner actually came and claimed the dog. And so she was just heartbroken because her dad had told her if nobody claimed the dog, she could have the dog. And by the time 2 or 3 days passed, she was expecting to have that dog. So when the owner showed up on the evening of the 3rd day, she was pretty heartbroken about it. So this can indicate something like that too. It's just something that makes you feel sad. Okay. Now let's look at Saturday. Saturday, you guys have a decision in front of you with the Queen of Stones here. And this decision has to do for you with keeping something the way that it has been, status quo, the old way. Maybe it's not the best way, and maybe you know that, but it is comfortable. You certainly know how to deal with it. Been dealing with it for a while, probably. I'm not sure why that card's not focusing. I'm trying to get my face out of there so it'll focus on it, but it's not. Anyway, between keeping something status quo and then the other option is to go out and create something totally and completely different and new. Maybe a totally completely different life for yourself, or a totally completely different work situation, or totally completely personal situation that's different. But so you have an option of keeping things status quo, or going out and creating something from scratch, completely of your own design, but with no guidebook about how to actually do this, because you have no experience here, and there just isn't that type of guidebook around. Okay, so this is a decision that you'll be facing Saturday. This card does not tell me which way you'll actually decide. It just tells me that you're making a decision like that. So if you want some more insight into what would work better, we can always look at option A, B, C, or D, or E, or F, and see what would work better for you if you wanted to do something like that in a private reading. But like I said, for Saturday, we just know that you're looking at some type of decision that has to do with keeping the status quo or creating something spanking new. All right, let's look at Sunday for Taurus. What we have showing up here is the horse. Now, when the horse shows up, this just tells me that on Sunday you're doing something to improve your tangible value. Okay? So this can be taking some kind of class so that you have new skills that make you valuable. This can be investing. This can be building onto your home. This can be a lot of different things, but you are adding to your tangible value in the world Sunday. Okay, strengthening your value. All right, so that is your reading for those of you who are Taurus or who have Taurus in your charts. If you would like to have more answers about what's going on, or if you have other things that you would like to have some help clarifying on, feel free to get a hold of me. I do offer private readings either via Skype. I tried to say Fipe. Either via Skype or phone, either way. All my contact information is on my website, which is in the description box below. And that website is www.amista.info. I-N-F-O. It's where you get the information on Amista. So amista.info. Go ahead and get a hold of me. If you live in the United States, the best way to reach me is either by phone or by text message. If you're outside the U.S., reach me by Skype. Once again, either text message or give me a ring, either way. And we'll get you taken care of quickly. Thank you so much, all of you who would like to see more of these and who are not subscribed to me. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking if this helped you, and thank you for sharing if you think there's somebody else that this video might help as well. Everybody have a fantastic week. I'll see some of you back here for readings, and the rest of you I'll see on the next video. Peace out.